If you feel like walking into the gym feels intimidating, then this video might help, because I have been in the exact same situation as you. My name is Eric Snellfoot and I'm an engineer who beat both obesity and depression after an $800 million scam. And today I wanted to share how I overcame my own gym anxieties and also share some key insights for why your fears are completely groundless. When I first started exercising and going to the gym, it was actually in my ice hockey team when I was 15, so I had never lifted weights before. So I was introduced to basic exercises like squats, bench presses, etc. by my ice hockey coach. Unfortunately, my ice hockey career didn't last very long because at the most important year in my career, I was hit with mycoplasma, which is a form of pneumonia. So unfortunately, that dream was shattered for me, but I continued to lift and going to the gym, and I had no freaking idea what I was doing. So I remember I went to the gym with friends and I put on so much weight that I could definitely not handle at the time. And my technique was bad, it was probably horrible, and nobody came and corrected my technique, which I wish today that I had someone that could have shown me proper technique, so I had to learn the hard way. But over time I got better and better and got to know more and more friends who were going to the gym regularly, and by the time I was 19, 20 years old, I was hitting the gym 6 times per week and doing it very consistently, and also doing it together with friends, so it was really fun. But over time I got out of the habit, so I was only exercising sporadically in my early 20s, and then recently I was hit with a series of very life-changing events. So what happened was, among other things, that I was involved in an $800 million scam, and that whole thing kinda tore my life apart, and I started taking antidepressants. I became obese. I was really depressed, and I stopped exercising, and this was very detrimental for my health. And the month passed, and I realized that if I were to feel better again and turn my life around, I had to start exercising again. And I'm not saying that you have to go to the gym to start feeling better, but strength training has so many benefits, and it's something that I enjoy. So that's what I did. I started to go to the gym. But there was something that has shifted completely for me. All of a sudden, now when I was showing up in the gym, I was working out alone, which by itself I wasn't super used to. But I was also very overweight. I was actually obese. I was 103 kilos at the time, which puts me in obesity class 1. And since I was so low, my self-esteem was low, my anxieties were through the roof, everything seemed different around the gym. It felt like everybody was staring at me, judging me, like, what the hell is he doing here? Who does he think he is? And my confidence was really low. And that's when I started to realize for real how hard it can be to enter the gym, and how intimidating it can be when you feel at your lowest, because you feel like people around you are looking at you and judging you. But I still continue to go to the gym, but I rarely spoke to anyone. I kept my headphones in, I did my thing, and I thought that if I were to speak with people, they would look at me weird or think that, like, wow, you're so out of shape, like, what are you even doing here, blah blah blah. And it's like completely unfounded thoughts at the time that I realize now were really weird. But I realize that these fears, these thoughts, they can happen to anyone, especially when you feel vulnerable already. But what I eventually realized was that my fears were completely groundless, and when I lost 24 kilos in a really short period of time and started to gain my confidence back, that I realized how groundless my fears were. But if you are in a position for whatever reason where you feel anxious going to the gym or just working out in general, then I just wanted to share 3 key insights that I have gathered that might help you to overcome your anxieties. So number 1, everyone starts as a beginner. And I think this is most clear for me, thinking back at my early gym days when I was 15, 16, and I really enjoyed going to the gym, but I had no freaking idea what I was doing, and I performed all the exercises really wrong. I put on way too much weight, and it's like, right now it feels like a miracle that I didn't injure myself. And I think that's a really important realization, not just for the gym, but exercise and just anything that you do in general. Like, I'm a beginner at recording this video, and I know that it's gonna suck, and I know that the production value is really low, but in order to get better, you have to actually do the thing. And the same goes to the gym. Everyone, no matter how jacked they are, if you see like a dude that's lifting 225 pounds for reps like it's nothing at the bench press, he also started like you as a beginner. Like, everyone in the gym started as a beginner, and no matter how strong you are, no matter how big you are, or how fit you are, they all started as a beginner. So everybody knows what it's like to start out in the gym or start exercising or starting a new sport, because they've been there themselves. So my second key insight that I think is very important is that nobody gives a shit about you. And what I mean about that is that I don't give a shit about what other people are doing in the gym. They can do their own thing. Their form might be good, they might be bad, they might be pushing hard, they might not, they might just look at their phone, they might not. And what you gotta realize is that people are naturally very self-centered. I'm self-centered and I'm focusing on my stuff, and everyone else is so worried and so occupied about what they're doing themselves in the gym that they don't have the capacity or energy to pay attention to what you are doing in the gym. And I think that's one key realization that really helped me at the time. And it's something that's so obvious to me now afterwards, when I've gained my confidence back and I have a different perspective. Realize that nobody gives a shit about you. They are so occupied with what they're doing themselves. So don't worry about what other people think when you start exercising. And my third insight is that most people are really happy to help, and I'm one of them. So it's very rare that people walk up to me and ask me for help with something in the gym, and I rarely do it myself. But the truth is that since people have been in the same situation as you, they've started out as a beginner and they've probably learned a lot through trial and error, they will be really happy to share their own insights and show you the proper technique. And I coach several people now in the gym, and I love it to see when they're performing exercise, and I can see the things that is only possible to catch when you've spent so many hours in the gym, that you can see that, oh, you need to tilt your head back, you need to put your chest out, you need to do this with your knees, etc. So that's one thing that I really enjoy, and I think that most people really enjoy helping other people because it makes them feel important as well. So I don't think that you should be intimidated to walk up to either a random stranger at the gym or even the staff that are working at the gym, because with 99% chance they will be more than happy to help you, to show you a different exercise, show how the machine works, etc. So don't be afraid to ask for help, because people love to help. So those are 3 key insights that has really helped me to shift my perspective when it comes to overcoming my gym anxieties. But I'm really curious to hear about what's holding you back from hitting the gym and what creates anxiety for you. So please drop a comment and tell me what your gym anxieties are, and I would be happy to address them. And if you want to start building a gym routine, then watch this video when I talk about 7 easy steps that you can take from going to the couch to hitting the gym consistently. And I'll see you in the next one.